What's up, guys, and welcome to another episode of Rumble Strategy for Noobs. It's me, Panda, and thank you for joining me once again. We are going to be heading into our second round match here against Bali. Looks like another dead guild, so once again, it's going to be no sweat whatsoever. So let's get straight into it right now. Yeah, this is really gonna be a debacle once again. I don't even know what Nak Bali means. I think that sounds like maybe Indonesian, something like this. I don't know. I don't want to. I guess I don't want to guess if I don't know. So perhaps I'll look it up. I'll Google it. I'll Google Translate Nak Bali after this and find out just what it means. Gosh, you even have a player named Player, for God's sake. Jeez. You guys don't even have the, dedication to name your character, to name your hero, name yourself. Player, let me show you a little something something. Have to do this match very, very quickly because we only have less than an hour left to complete it. Not that our participation matters in this match, but there is a tally, a total in one of the tabs that show kind of how good each player in your guild has done in the Rumble. Cumulative score it keeps for you, so that's been fixed, by the way, because it was broken last Rumble or the Rumble before, I can't remember which, but it wasn't keeping the right stats. But it looks to be back working once again, so that's fantastic, because we do want to keep track of participation, and that seems to be like the only way, unless you want to head into the game right before the end of each match, screenshot the participation, the players who played that round and stuff. That seems like a lot of extra work that's unnecessary. Rather than just getting to just look onto the list and stuff. So red shirt, blue shirt for the extra health, taking advantage of the musical BGE, of course. Really happy to see the musical BGE occur. I started the game during the last musical BGE towards the tail end of it, and I remember fancying a Family Guy at that time because I didn't even know what to play. So I was running Chris Griffin in my deck. So we've come full circle here, and I'm running now two versions. One fused version, one unfused version of Chris Griffin here in my deck today that I was able to pull from that Buzzsaw box pull, a 4,300 gem pull that I did a couple months back. If you haven't seen that, I would encourage you to check that video out as well. It is my most popular and most viewed video. For some reason, pack opening videos seem to be what people want to see kind of the most in this game. Not so much strategy and stuff, but that's not to say we aren't still going to provide strategy content for the Rumbles, for the newer players and stuff, because I know that there are a lot of newer players out there that are starting this game each and every day, and so it's not like just as time goes on there's nobody to watch and stuff. So there's always something new to learn and stuff, because the game is constantly changing. The BGEs also add a interesting twist to the game, because you don't know initially, when you first start the game, it's hard to understand what the buff is and why it's even there, because there's not really an explanation, like a help section or something like that, little, help booklet, if you will, in game anyways, where you can find that. So I didn't really understand it, tell you the honest truth, when I first started. I had to go to external means in order to figure those things out, because that was just basically the only way I was ever going to find out, for goodness sake. So the BGE, of course, stands for background event, and they do cycle over the course of time. The musical BGE started yesterday, and we also have the educated BGE happening right now as well. We've been lucky enough to have a couple of Tom Landry middle schools. That's the best educated item card, in my opinion anyways, given the what types of combos that it makes with some of the cards that I have. Freshman Chris, running back Hank, sex ed Peter, robot house, to name a few, are some of my favorites and stuff. And Chris Griffin, with any one of these musical cards, will produce Garage Rock Chris. And I thought to myself, way back when, during the first musical BGE, I thought, man, Garage Rock Chris is overpowered. How come he's so much better when I make him than other combos? So Bluegrass became like my favorite rare card at that time, and I didn't know why it was so much more powerful when I made Bluegrass combos during that time, and it took me quite a while to figure out that there was actually a BGE in effect that I could click at the top and kind of find out about and stuff. So maybe I'm just like a slow learner or whatever, but I didn't have any resource to figure those things out. And so hopefully there's a noob out there who will find this video and can benefit from that info here. Bad Tina, did I forget to mention her with the Tom Landry Middle School? Because Bad Tina is fantastic. She's probably the best single combo that I can make in my entire deck. Certainly my favorite. Let's show off Freshman Chris right now, because just the Freshman Chris all by himself will definitely win this game for us against such an inexperienced opponent. Once again, we'll get down the music and show off the buff that it receives. 50% extra health, 50% extra attack. Same as the last two BGEs, disappointingly, actually. The Drunk BGE gave exactly that same buff, and so does the Educated BGE. So not a lot of variety in the last few background events, unfortunately, but hopefully moving forward, if the background event changes next time, they'll give us something different, like that built-in shield or built-in gas, something like when the disguised or the artistic buffs were in effect. Those were really, really cool, fun to kind of talk about the different strategy aspects that they provided when I was doing my Rumble matches. So we're looking forward to that in the future as well. So hopefully Congregate finds this and hears us saying that. So that's going to do it for this episode. Thank you for joining me once again. Thank you for finding this video. If you enjoy my almost free-to-play content, don't forget to hit like and subscribe. Comment down below, because I always get back to each and every one of you. And stay tuned for even more Rumble Strategy for Noob episodes in the near future. Thanks again. Take care, you guys.